Domgats. Domgats. Are you cuddling up to your human? Is that what you're doing? Domgats, are you cuddling? Doms? What are you doing? Is this your favorite pastime? Is it? You love to cuddle, don't you? I know. You're trying to ignore the camera? Dom? First thing I'm going to do is just go down to the car wash, give the Jeep a quick rinse. A little dusty from the weekend's adventure, so dry. It's supposed to be a heat morning, but doesn't really feel too bad yet. And of course, thunderstorms too. I've been lucky. Dave doesn't live too far away from me. You might have seen him in some of my videos, prospecting videos. And his house got beat up pretty bad. Siding, windows. Yeah, I got lucky, but summer ain't over yet. It's only the end of July, still lots of summer left. Just underneath. Probably gonna have to change this sooner than later. I don't think it'd be that big of a job anyways. I don't think I have to drop the transmission pan to do it. So once upon a time, somebody had suggested that maybe powder coat the fair lead there, or the rollers. It would clean it up a bit, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. What I am gonna do is what you're not supposed to do is I'm gonna sandblast these and then powder coat them. And the reason why you don't want to be doing what I'm doing is because it could hide any imperfections, like any cracks or anything like that. I think those turned out all right. Mr. Doms, are you sunbathing? Is that what you're doing? Not hiding out in your house or your tube? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside and get some snacks? Is that what you want? Now about some chin scritches. Oh yeah. Sleeping Beauty, hey? Are you just sleeping away? Are you? Domgats. I just got Tomcat some high fiber cat food and he seems to be liking it because he's chowing down on it, which is a good sign. I got thinking, since I am gonna drag out the powder coating equipment for that, I might as well just pop this off, sandblast it quickly, reinstall it. I do have that type that's pretty close match to the Patriot Blue. What I did is I ordered clutch packs for that, 140 bucks OEM. I'm gonna roll with that limited slip for a while until the time that could possibly change it out to a locker, but for right now, got to spend my money wisely. Now, the best thing about having in-cab winch controls is that you don't need to have the cable, obviously. I just reversed the drum a little bit so I can pull that fair lead out a bit. I don't have ratcheting standard wrenches, which is kind of a shame. It'd come in handy here for sure. Now the rollers will just come out. So it looks like the frame has the galvanized coating and the coating has worn through right there. That's why it's starting to rust. So obviously when I sandblast it, same with the shackles, I got rid of that coating. So now it's vulnerable to the elements. But we'll see how this looks once it gets sandblasted. Oh, I just need to back the Jeep out a little bit. Get the table in. I'm almost out of fuel, which is good. Just need to drain her down. You know how excited I am to drop the fuel tank again, try to figure out where that leak is coming from. But I gotta find it in case I do any water crossings. Water in the fuel tank would just be bad news. I thought about the rear view camera for this tube. I don't want to have it hooked up permanently, so I might just hook it up, 3D print a bracket, put it on a magnet that I can attach it to various parts of my Jeep. I think that might be the better idea. All right, got my mask on. Going to preheat this now for any contaminants. I know this is gonna sound sad, but I just realized that the Eastwood containers screw right into the powder coating gun. I don't know how the heck I didn't realize that afterwards or before, because I always used to just put them in the container that it came with. Fuck me, sometimes the answer is right in front of you and you're just too blind to see it, even though it's so obvious. All right, these ones are done. Need to double glove them. Perfect. Take the pins, put them in the heat. Air was too high. I had to turn it down a bit. Yeah, they're just starting to flow out now. Be heated up. Got the air pressure. Maybe it'd help if I fucking plugged her in. Got the air pressure down to almost zero. I need to crank it up. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more. See how this turns out. "25 minutes. That actually turned out really nice. Now that I got that all assembled, definitely looks way nicer. Alright, that project's all done. Not gonna lie to you, man, I'm not getting too much done this week at all. It's been so grossly hot out. I don't know how the heck you Americans do it down south, but I guess if you live there your whole life, you get acclimatized. So now, this is a project I've been thinking about for a while, is going to build a fire extinguisher disconnect out of all these parts. I had this extra piece left over from when I did the cooler slide. And then last week, I went to Metal Supermarket, picked up a bunch of scrap metal for, I think it's like under 10 bucks, or just right around 10 bucks. So I'm gonna start designing my fire extinguisher mount. So now I'm gonna cut the profile out on that. Got a package from Amazon, sweet. It's gonna be my clutch kit for the 8.8.
Genuine Ford Performance M4700B traction lock kit 8.8. So I got a new bolt, friction modifier. Let's very carefully look at these. Oh yeah, that should work just lovely. I just double checked everything in the list and it's all there. So I'm just piecing things out. Gotta cut that top piece out. Gotta cut those out because that's gonna be for the strap. Same with inside here. I'm gonna have to cut a couple notches out for a strap.
So Tomcats, how come you can be in my space, but I can't be in yours? Why are you giving me that look for? Because I'm in your space. But you think nothing when it comes to being in my space. Why is it that way, Tomcats? Are you even listening to me, Noms? And do you even care what I think? No.
Shot out some lube. I just milled one groove in. Gonna do the same with that one there. Those reliefs were cut to accommodate for the strap, and now I want to cut that top groove in there to accommodate for the welding. Now comes time to assemble. Throwing a couple washers in their spacers because once it gets powder coated, it won't fit back in the original dimensions. It is another warm day out for sure, without a doubt. Without holding a camera, cut those in pretty quick. Bottom piece is welded up, just got a machine out right there where the clamp's gonna go, and then work on the top piece. Now the good thing is that This barrel comes apart. This barrel's a little bit big for what its purpose is, but given the situation we're in, it's the best I can do. Besides for machining, that part's done. Just quickly tack that into place, gonna give her some welds. So I'm just cutting the reliefs in. You don't need to necessarily machine those in. I am just putting them in so that the clamp can bend a little bit smoother. Almost done. Gonna sandblast these and then powder coat them. Got the mask on. All the contaminants should be baked off that. Gonna try this again. Adjust the air. Oops, that's too much. That's too much. Try here. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Just flipped it around. "25 minutes. That's gonna look good. That's gonna look real good. I used the Vegas Lights powder coat because it's got that shiny bling to it. I'll let them cool down. Look all right. That turned out really good. Just gotta pick up a fire extinguisher for it, some clamps, and we'll be good to go. Tomcats, is this how we roll? Is it? Is this how we roll on the couch, Tomcats? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Thomas? Are you being a good kitty? All right, motherfucking beer time. The old Milwaukee. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Did a lot of screwing around. Motherfucking beer time. Picked up my fire extinguisher. ABC. Matches the one in the garage. I will put that in the next video. Everything's going good. Real good. Fuck. I was gonna think about something. Forgot. Slipped my mind. So, next video is going to be the torturous video of starting to drop the fuel tank again, figuring out where that leak is from, try to solve it. I have no clue. I really have no clue. Unless an evap line is damaged or something. I don't know. But anyways, motherfucking beer time. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it real, boys. Keep it real.